Well, I couldn't be more proud of our team and the road that we took this week after losing a heartbreaker to Vanderbilt in Game 1 to find a way to win the next day in a tough game against South Carolina, to get rolling offensively the rest of the week, and today continuing that. And we made some mistakes defensively, allowed Florida to stay in the game and take the lead, and our guys just wouldn't be denied. They kept coming from an offensive standpoint. Andrew Vincent did a great job, stopping them in their tracks, and we continued to score late and put the game away. But couldn't be prouder of the group of seniors and the leadership that we have, making the transition into the SEC. We've got a lot of bruises, a lot of scars, trying to figure out what it takes to win at this level in this league, week in, week out, and it's nice that they got the dogpile there at the end of the day.
Questions now for the players.
I guess for Andrew, you pitched earlier in the week. How was your arm today? It seemed like you were able to pitch pretty well out there.
It was pretty numb. Just didn't really feel it at all, so adrenaline kicked in.
To the left here, front row.
Both of the hitters, could you guys talk about when you guys get it going? I mean, is it kind of contagious when you guys start rolling in the 7th and 8th inning?
Yeah, I think, especially the last 3 opponents that we've had, we faced really good pitching, and Coach tells us before the game that it's going to take all 1 through 9, and when we're able to do that and stay committed 1 through 9, I think we're the best offense in the country, and I think we're able to show that these last couple days.
Do we have any more questions for the players?
Any of you can answer this, but can you just talk about what was the emotion going into that 8th inning? You guys were up and then just score all those runs. Obviously, it must have made you guys feel good to know we're probably going to win.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't for sure yet. Baseball's a weird sport and they can come back, but kind of helps when you get some insurance runs like that against a great team like Florida because you never know. And I know Vinny really liked those insurance runs as well. So
Yeah, makes it a lot easier to pitch.
To the left, guys.
For Nick, the second home run you hit, what kind of pitch did you get? It looks like you were pretty sure it was going over when you hit it.
yeah, I just got a middle end changeup. Probably saw 4 or 5 changeups that bat before and just out in front of him, and Coach Bolt kind of just pulled me aside and make sure, hey, just get through that pitch, and it was the first pitch I saw in my next at bat against him, so I just try to put a good swing on it.
Any more questions for the student athletes? Thank you, guys. You gentlemen can step down. Thank you. We'll resume now with questions for Rob Childress. Right here, Coach, to your left.
Rob, how did you feel like your pitching stacked up coming into the game, and I guess did you get what you wanted out of it?
Well, we really needed a great start out of Turner, and we got a fabulous start out of him, and he might have gotten us even a little bit deeper into the game had we played a better defense behind him. I thought he controlled the emotions of the day as good as any sophomore in the country could have, and gave us a chance to grab the lead. And like I said, I think he would have stayed longer had we played better defense behind him. Couldn't be more proud of Turner, and I think that's one thing that kind of got lost in the day. I mean, we scored a lot of runs late, but Turner Larkins getting us off to a great start on the mound was of utmost importance.
Just Vincent, it seemed like both teams were kind of shuffling reliever after reliever in, and then Vincent to kind of shut him down. What did that mean for you guys, and what kind of stuff what was he doing well?
Well, it was huge. We didn't really want to use Andrew for more than 6 outs, but the game said we need 9 from him, and he was able to do that and stop them and allowed us to come up for air a little bit, as far as being on our heels on the mound and defensively, and we're able to have the big inning and take the lead. So, Andrew coming in and doing that was huge for us.
Any more questions for Coach Childress?
Coach, you guys have come back.
Use the mic. I'm sorry. Can you pass her a mic?
You guys have had some big late innings. I know you were just talking about it yesterday. Can you just talk about coming back again today, another game coming back and scoring big in those late innings?
Well, when you play in this league and you go 30 games through the regular season and see what you see, nothing affects you. I mean, you just got to keep playing the game, keep your head down, take the name off the front of the jersey that you're playing, and try to do your best and stay together. And, you know, our guys have done that. I mean, the last 3 weeks of the season, I can't tell you how many times I was asked, well, you know, you're finishing with these 3 teams all ranked in the top 10. What are you going to do? Well, we're going to play them one at a time, keep our head down, and our guys have taken that approach. Our older guys have done a great job from a leadership standpoint, and, you know, always feel like they're in a game.
To your right, Coach.
Hi. Seems like all season long, you in Florida were jockeying 1 and 2. How do you tell the players to not pay attention to the rankings? Because obviously today it must have felt good for them to finally get past Florida.
Yeah, I don't think the rankings had anything to do with it. I think, you know, when we went down to Florida, the scores weren't indicative as to how bad they beat us in every facet of the game, on the mound, defensively, offensively. They had a chip on their shoulder. They played at an extremely high level, and our guys were hopeful that somewhere down the road we had a chance to play them again and play better than we did down at Florida. And we didn't play good down in Gainesville, and Florida had a lot to do with that. They played at an extremely high level, and, you know, we had a chance today to play them again a couple of months later, and I don't think it was revenge. I just think it was we wanted to play better. We didn't play well down there, but like I said, Florida had everything to do with that down there 2 months ago.